The Chargers, struggling Chargers. They didn't, whatever reason. Well, I think maybe we can formulate some reasons for some of the Chargers' struggles right now. And we don't have to start at the top. I mean, we know what the Chargers' true problem is, and it starts at the top. But on the field with just a 2-3 record, look, all 5 games decided by less than a touchdown. The Chargers will be in games every time, right? They're going to be competitive. Do they lack the clutch gene? Maybe they do. And of course, the one thing I've said about the Chargers, the reason why they end up on the short end of games sometimes, or is they cut corners. They don't pay up for things that you should, like things with training, facilities, coaching, things like that. And that's where you're going to get beat. You don't have a complete program type of thing. That's what the Chargers, problems are. They're terrific as a road underdog. No doubt about it. This is probably a pretty good spot for them here. No reason why they won't be able to sling it, I would think, with the Chiefs. Hey, Chiefs are great. Not only they're 5-1, they cover some spreads too. But in the division rival here, come on, this is everyone. The total already is it 48 or is it 47? It's down to 47.5. And this is a total that opened as high as 50 generally, but there were some look aheads as high as 52 in this one. Maybe with the Chargers offense having a little bit of struggles. They've looked bad in a few in some games, and you know that's my team. That's my team. So I feel like I know my team. We all feel like, and I'm going to be on my team half the time probably, and I'm probably going to be half the off the team, half the time as well. This time, I'm going to be on them. I'm going to be on the Chargers plus 5.5 in this game. Familiar rival in this one, and for whatever reason, the Chiefs. Yeah, they have some covers. They do in games like this. Justin wants the Kansas City team total over.
Final.
And T Money says, overrated team. And that's all. And that's that's not even up. That's just a. Uh, I mean, it's a debatable point because what does overrated mean? Because if anything, I think the Chargers sometimes do live up to their at least offensively, right? I mean, okay, yeah, Herbert. Maybe that finger was bothering him. Maybe they still kind of bothered a little bit by it. Here's Munchie wants the under in this game. Staley is he any? He feels like he's I think Staley might be hampered by some of the things that I talked about with what the Chargers really don't do as an organization.
Final.
And when you take that job, you're kind of like, hey, I got a job with the, you know,
Final.
we got a job with the Chargers. So playing in SoFi, kind of masks things a little bit as well. Remember the Chargers, they just rent. They don't they don't own a building. They're not part of a city lease or anything. They just rent their building out from the Rams. They just pay them money to play in their stadium. So the Chargers don't even have a real, and we know they've got, we're not talking about them at home here. I'm just saying in general, right? Herbert hasn't won, and he won't. He won't, and that's why Rivers never won either, right? They just can't get over the hump because of this franchise. So I'm taking the Chargers here, of course. I want the Chargers plus points. Do I want the Chargers laying points? No. Do I want the Chargers to win a big game at home? They can't do it. They can't do it. here. They could probably cover in this one. The Chiefs are 3-7 against the spread against the division at home. The Chiefs are 16-24 against the spread, coming off of a victory. So I would take the Chargers in this one.